Alright folks, here we are. Look at there, see that oil on the water? That's what I was telling you about before. Something been over there attacking some bait. Let's throw over there and see if we can get them to attack this bait. Little Lunker wisdom for you guys. You need to get down there and get snagged up. That's where the fish are. You get down there and get your bait down against something. Let it sit there for a second before you gently pop it across it. If you ain't getting snagged up, you ain't in the right spot. That barometric pressure being as high as it's been the last week, the lack of rain causing a lack of current, they ain't wanted it 5 foot, 10 foot away. You got to keep in mind the calories have to, they're not thinking about this stuff, they're just evolutionarily predisposed. When the water's hot, the conditions ain't really right, they ain't gonna chase something. They ain't gonna chase some little bait down. Now you bring something nice, big, fat profile within a couple of foot of one, and all he's gotta do is jump right out there and get it. They're more than likely gonna get it because they gotta eat. When the water's hot, their metabolism goes up. So they gotta eat, but they ain't gonna swim 5-10 foot to check something out, to eat something when the water's hot and the barometric pressure's high, all that old crap that causes them getting a funk anyways. But you put something nice and big right in front of right in their reach, they will open their mouth up and suck it in. Those are hard days to fish. But if you're fishing with the right baits, you can catch some pretty nice fish. You just got to keep in mind, Lunker wisdom, Lunker lesson 101, what you always hear people talking about, big fish eat little baits. We all know that. You know what you don't ever hear? Little fish eat big baits. And little fish become big fish by eating big baits. So don't get stuck on this Ned rig phase. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. You catch a lot of fish on the Ned rig. I'm just saying, I know little fish, big fish eat little baits. I also know that big fish get big by eating big baits. Big fish get big by being little fish that eat big baits. You know what I'm trying to say, folks. I'm a man of few words. So I try to make my words count. And those words right there count. I tell you what, it's just like roughing up your plastic. You're not roughing it up. There's a reason why you're roughing it up. You're roughing it up to get that flake. Get that flake coming out of it so it leaves a little flake trail when it hits the water. I guarantee you I'm probably the only person you've ever heard say that. And I'm a firm believer in it. Put money on it. Get that little flake cloud following your bait down to the bottom, and then your bait's down there sparkling the same little colors. That bait's a big enough profile that it justifies a fish swimming over there to get it. He's gonna go get it.